Okay. I've been using, can you see my screen?
Yes, can now.
You can.
Okay, let me kind of.
And Shelby, you might want to get rid of that Skype window. There you go.
Yeah, and you can also close all your little notices. We got a lot going on because we're under constant development with Trackerly. We're always adding new features, making updates and things like that, and have been for 9 years and will continue for another 9 years and longer. We've got full-time programmers and people working on this, and we're actually in the middle of this Kickstarter to hire a bunch of people, bring them on, and really ramp up what we're doing because we've got a huge vision for Trackerly. And where it's going to be going in the future. So, making it easier to use and adding a whole bunch of features, and we'll be working on it nonstop forever. So, so you'll see those little notices popping up in your dashboard if you haven't been in for a little while. There'll be a bunch of them because we're always adding new things. And Shelby, just in case you missed all that, it's all in our blog. Those are all just links to blog posts, so you can get back to it later.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I keep them up there because I keep thinking when I have time I'm going in and look at them. Okay. I have 2 domains on my Trackerly. I have the Profit Shack and I have Tech Shack. And Tech Shack is fairly new, so I've not been using Trackerly links, for Tech Shack for as long as Profit Shack was, of course. But I mainly use for my Tech Shack, I use it for my members area and with Whishlist. So I have all of these links. I have, there is my podcast, which, by the way, you'll probably see 2 or 3 podcasts in here because I kept having to change the redirect link in it because of people, what was it, software or something that was messing up the tracking and everything. But I've got all these, everything that I have promoted through Tech Shack. I use them for, not only the webinars, but I use them for any of my affiliate links that I'm doing, and then my community and the webinar, and each membership that I have that I want to give out, I use them for that. What is so good about you can create, like this is for the charter membership in Tech Shack, and one of the things that to integrate it with Whishlist is to take that registration link that is in Whishlist for each one of your levels, your members levels, and then it will you put that little, oh, well, that didn't work.
What didn't work?
I thought it was going to come up with the registration link for that, and I guess I had another page for it to go to. Let me find the registration link.
That's okay. You don't want to show that link in the webinar, Shelby?
Pardon?
You don't want to show that link in the webinar anyway? Otherwise, people can register without paying.
No, we don't want that.
True. We wouldn't want them to do that, But in there, okay, well, I have the community, but that goes to like the private community, so I don't want to show that one up there either.
That one you can't show because no one can get in without you approving them. That one you can show. It's not a problem.
Oh, well, that's true. Okay. So once I create it and name it the short code that I want to name it, something that's going to be rememberable for me to remember, so that it would be a little bit memorable for my customers too. And then I just take the link from that community and just paste it right in there. So when I put it in to my members area or give it out to one of my members to let them know that they can go to that community and ask to join and stuff, And you do the same thing with the Whishlist registration link, is that I have it, and I'll call it, say, like charter registration or something, that's going to be that will be my name, just like this is Tech Shack Community, and then this has got Charter Membership. Okay, so that one actually goes to my sales page. So I create one for the sales page, I create one for, that'll say registration or charter registration, so that when, and you can use this with your PayPal links and stuff, so after it pays, then it immediately take them to the registration page that they can register there and get right on into your members area. But as I said, I also use it for affiliate links and stuff like that, so that the Tech Shack can promote it and stuff. And it's just, as Gina says, it does bring your domain name up, so it's branded to your domain, but it makes it more memorable to stick in your customer's mind about where it comes from.
And Shelby, if you wouldn't mind talking about this for a minute, we've had a couple of instances where our paid products were being found on search, and we never would have known it had it not been for our Trackerly link. What was going on with that?
Okay.
Remember those podcast links?
Yeah. I'm not sure exactly how it did that, but I think what it...
how did you find
it? Or how even they got it. There was a couple of instances, both of them. Using the Trackerly here and then going into the unique IPs. And these unique IPs, and you can take those and you can look in a web page that, where the IP is, and it'll tell you exactly what country it was. One of them happened to be one of my members was using some software, and then all of a sudden she had like over 1,200 hits to this link through that IP. And we couldn't figure out why until we figured out it was the software that she was using. I don't even remember what the software was. Do you, Gina? That was actually bringing her pages up.
Was it a web scraper?
It was some kind of... No, actually, I'm not sure what it was. It was supposedly, it brings it up as a bookmarking. So all she'd have to do would be open that bookmark, and all her bookmarks that she had in that certain area would open up for her because she used them every day, So obviously, that link got in there, and what it was doing, it was looping, just kept on and on and on, and we figured out that's what it was. So she had to turn the software off so it wasn't doing that. And then I found a couple more that was really high, and they were actually over in Bulgaria. Both IP links were noted into Bulgaria. So I noticed that they were doing that, and I just, that I don't have any customers in Bulgaria, and stuff like that. And it was just like, some of the IPs would have like 3 or 4 or 5, 6 hits or something like that when we first found it. These had hundreds, like 200 or 300 of them a piece in each one of those. So we actually, the way we found it, we just changed the destination. And I changed the destination. And then obviously they had my Trackerly link because they kept going on to it. So not only did I have to change the destination, I had to create a new Trackerly link with a new destination. So I think I changed my podcast title 3 times, just until we got it there.
But it's also pointed out, just by watching the stats, it's also pointed out on a couple of our links at DU when somehow paid products download links got into search. And we would never have known without having the ability to look at Trackerly. And when that happens, because our raw download links weren't the things we gave out, they were redirect links that we gave out. All you have to do is go change the redirect link, and it automatically stops the downloading of products that should be being paid for.
Right. little buttons up here, I really like to go in and check on those, you know, especially like the traffic sources to tell you where all your traffic is coming from, the unique IPs. You know, that one is like, this is actually one of them that was in Bulgaria. And as you can see, the last time that it was showing up any kind of activity was May 31st. So that's when we, you know, figured out how to do that, because yeah, it started May 9th and then May 31st, then we got 398 visitors. So within, what, 3 weeks or so, that's just a lot. And that is one of the Bulgarian IPs and how we found that and what they were using to fix it. I like to check on the countries. Like this, Bulgaria is one of them where I found where there was a lot of them in all the different countries that my links show up in. You know, I mean, I don't have customers over there, and just knowing that they're showing up that way from different countries is kind of like, is really amazing. So all these are really important for you.